that little hearthfire protocol that Ario mentioned, that is essentially a means to kind of speed up the romance process in case, you want to skip around, or if you're playing on a second playthrough and you want to just kind of move it along a little bit faster.
Yes? What did you need?
Wait, what happened? What happened here?
Werewolf attack.
Oh.
Months ago, during an old mercenary job I had.
Wait.
A village was ravaged, and besides the werewolf's victims, I got someone killed.
I feel like this isn't supposed to trigger yet. Like, this conversation isn't supposed to trigger yet. I guess this will be the first one that we do. Who was your employer at the time?
An adventurer named Thorfinn the Brave.
Well, let's see how they're faring.
Indeed. They should be just up ahead.
I don't know about just up ahead. Are you gonna walk there now? Are you gonna walk? Oh, no. No, I lead.
So you're skilled with the blade. Admirable.
You follow. Up until now, I had been using Ashe's default outfit. But I decided that between the accidental, almost upskirts that were happening, the clipping, which has been resolved as of the latest patch and whatnot, that it was time to change that. Oh, where did she go? There you are. Doesn't that look... Well, to me it looks better. It's gonna be different for everyone.
Oh, what is it?
Ashe is now rocking the rugged rogue outfits, which...
Affirmative.
I'll leave a link in the description. I'll have that linked down below if you have them on installed.
Vengeance.
If you install...
It promised clarity, but it's only brought more questions.
You good?
About myself, about my purpose, about everything.
If you install the rugged rogue outfits, you can find them here. Separate mod, it just looked good, and I thought it worked as, a new outfit that still kind of worked for Ashe's appearance. It looks good on her.
It feels shrouded in shadows. I'm not sure which way to turn.
I also could have just slapped leather armor on her and called it a day, but I wanted something that looked a little bit different.
What now?
But on that note, we can go and take care of the rest of her quest. Now, obviously not everyone is going to want to change Ashe's outfit, but I decided to. I just was never really in love with the original outfit, even with the explanations, even with the kind of lore reason behind it. It didn't necessarily look in universe, and I wanted to find an outfit that looked maybe a little bit more in universe, that maybe looked like it fit a little bit more, but was still unique and still looked like it kind of fit her more unique appearance. Now, I'm really wondering about the Riverwood commune, if they'll maybe give us any lore about this. I don't know why. When I heard Riverwood commune, I was imagining just a hostel for some reason.
My father wouldn't have needed help. He could handle anything.
Hello, I'm Alia. My friend here wanted to see how you were faring.
Well met. I'm Lynette Loette. My brother, Remy... By the 8!
Remy Ratatouille?
It's her! You! Do you know with whom you travel? Why have you brought this murderer back to our village?
Uh-oh.
Gods, have we not suffered enough?
Apparently not. Ashe is no threat to you. I know some of what happened, but can you tell me the rest of what happened here?
She's plenty a threat. I watched her single-handedly cleave a foe in two.
That sounds good.
Though, I've got no choice but to take your word.
We were just minding our own business.
Uh-oh, she's gonna slit your throat.
Then
You gotta watch out.
showed up running away from a werewolf.
The Nord fled. Chickened out. Ma and Pa were with us. Pa said he'd fight the werewolf while we ran. Then, the Breton, Ashe, as you call her, appeared next to Pa. They talked in whispers. I caught Pa's eye. His expression. He looked ready to weep.
And then he... My father... That's enough.
It's not fair! Dad was the bravest, and they used him like bait! I hate them. I hate them all!
Great acting on the kid.
I'm sorry. What happened to your mother?
She died of illness not too long after the attack.
Well, that's unrelated.
It's because of you we have no
Hey,
family!
hey, illness is
Remy,
unrelated.
It's not the woman's fault that Mommy died. Blame that on the illness.
Yeah.
But
Take it up with
because of her,
Arcade.
we have no parents! No one to take care of us.
That's true. It's just me and my brother. Our village was just a couple of houses. The other inhabitants were already dead by the time the attack was done. The white woman had left already. My brother and I had to bury them.
You're gonna make this my race?
Remy, he's been taking it hard. I can tell he wants to fill Pa's shoes, but those boots are much too big for him. It frustrates him. Poor thing.
Well, Ash, let's get away from them real quick.
I did what I thought was necessary at the time. But seeing them now, was I wrong?
I feel like I still need more context. I feel like I need her to discuss this more. Ash, do you think this is earshot away enough?
I did what I thought was necessary at the time. But seeing them now, was I wrong?
I feel like she didn't give me enough information. She said that her actions got someone killed, but I feel like I still need her to say more. Because I only got to ask a little bit of what had happened before we came here. I only had a couple options that I could actually use before it cut the others off. Why did you delay helping the family out?
I convinced myself it was better to leave the past behind. That dwelling on it would only cause more pain. But seeing those children again, I realize I can't escape the consequences of my actions.
I do like the idea of her having to kind of realize cause and effect, that what she does has consequences, so I am kind of liking that component. It was a cold and calculated decision. Was his sacrifice truly necessary?
We had to stop the werewolf. He was the only one who could distract it. In the heat of the moment, it seemed like the only option. But now, I see the consequences. 2 children without parents. Because of me.
You know what it's like, huh?
What have I become? Is this the path I'm destined to walk, leaving only destruction in my wake?
You're like, oh god, now they don't have parents, you don't have parents, you understand the pain. You can still choose a different path. Start by helping these children, making amends for what happened. Always another way, you just chose the easiest, most ruthless path. Forget the past, it's dead and buried. Alright, Star Wars sequels. You can still choose a different path. Yeah, let's help. Maybe let's move them to Riverwood proper, because this whole area is 1, destroyed, and 2, if you think that Riverwood is fairly defenseless, this is extra defenseless.
Amends. I don't know if that's possible, but I have to try. For their sake and for my own redemption.
This fox is having a great time, just zooming. Embracing more compassion. Yeah, if anything, that's kind of what I'm trying to do with her anyway. I'm trying to make her more compassionate, more human, if you will.
Oh, thank the divines you're still here. I need your help. Remy's run off into the woods.
Wait.
Please. I can't do this alone.
We didn't notice him. We didn't see him. Imagine if after everything I just said to Ash about being compassionate, I just went, this isn't our problem. No, we'll find him. Don't worry.
We won't if we don't hurry. He's most likely slipped out the back.
Oh, okay.
This way.
That'll do it then. I didn't realize there was a back way.
Remy, where are you?
Mr. Ratatouille, get back here.
This isn't funny. Come back.
Your beloved movie. We all love you.
Please. Not you too.
Uh-oh. Well, it's not werewolves,
Sandar, preserve me.
but wolf.
A wolf? Of all things? What should we do?
You know I have a crossbow. Oh, or that works too.
I won't let anyone else become a sacrifice. Not this time.
I didn't even see where he was. I saw the wolf, but I had no idea where he was. Oh, there he is.
Remy, are you hurt? What were you thinking running all the way out here like that?
I don't know. I'm not hurt. I just tripped. And then the wolf. See, I'm okay. I can take care of myself. Can we just go home now?
I don't think you being saved qualifies as you can take care of yourself.
Yes. Let's get you home. I'll take a look at your leg and fix you up some food.
I can take care of myself if there's
I'm
an
sorry
archer
for worrying
nearby.
you again, Lynn.
It's fine. I know you're angry, but you have to
death
learn
will
to
be
temper
quick.
it.
Wait, what? Oh no.
Remember what
Oh
Dad
No
said
hesitation.
about being
no.
like hot iron?
Hold on. I don't think this spider was
Don't
supposed to
mess
be
You both
here.
have my gratitude for saving my foolish brother. I'm sorry for earlier. My brother and I weren't exactly kind to you.
You didn't have any reason to
We've
be.
been through so much. I stopped imagining that our fortunes could change.
Slight typo there.
I've nothing especially valuable to give in thanks. But you're welcome to come by the cabin and fill your bellies. Until next time.
Oh,
Impressive
thank you.
conjuration skills.
Thank you.
Our father sacrificed himself to save the village. And now it's just me and my little brother. How are we supposed to survive without him?
Well, I guess we'll visit the cabin then. Yeah, slight mess up, or at least, things slightly got derailed.
I don't need your help. I can take care of myself. I'm not a little kid anymore.
We saved you, small child, but okay. We'll go visit the cabin. We'll go check their house. I don't know if that quest stage set to 35 notification was supposed to pop up. I assume that was something that was used in testing the mod, in play testing, just to make sure that it did trigger, but I'm assuming that wasn't supposed to show for me now. Yeah, Remy is still down there, so I'm not sure if he's gonna come up here. Either way, let me go in. Maybe that'll kind of teleport him to us.
Here, for helping earlier. Some cabbage and
Hey.
potato soup.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Fresh
I'm
from the
stuck, I'm
garden.
stuck.
Oh, what's left of it anyway.
Thank you.
Remy, don't you have something to say?
Mm-hmm.
It was cool. The way you fought off that wolf.
Don't say it to me, say it to her.
I guess that's close enough.
Oh, and he's gonna run away again, isn't he? Is there any way that we can help you?
It's been difficult since Pa passed. Remy's been acting out. Animals are getting into the garden. The storm last week made things worse. We need food, mostly. Fruits, vegetables, anything to fill our bellies. And our clothes are wearing thin. Animal pelts would help keep us warm. If you could do that for us, we'd deeply be in your debt.
I can do that.
Thank you. Truly. You have a kind heart. This means more to us than you know. All right then.
Collect materials for the villagers after talking to Remy first.
You seem like a good person.
Hey, you!
I hope
Follow
you'll
me,
help us.
quick.
Wait,
Pa always said a true friend is there for you when times are tough.
there's a lot going on right now.
Providing for them doesn't erase the past.
What's going on with him now? Why is the spider here now, too? Alright, Remy, what's up?
Took you long enough.
It's been seconds, small child. Why'd you drag us here?
I needed to talk to you, duh. Well, I need to talk to the Silver Lady, but she's always following you around.
Well,
Lynn wants you to help, right? Bring us food and stuff. But what happens when we run out again?
smart kid.
I've been trying to hunt. Like Pa did. We didn't need anyone's help when he was around. But it's not working. My arrows don't reach, and then I scare the animals away. Pa was teaching me. But then I saw how you killed that wolf with one shot. You can show me now.
Teach a man to hunt. Sure, kid. I'll show you how to properly use that bow.
Aww.
Lynn's been sad and worried all the time. I want to help.
I'm sure she'll have the biggest smile on her face when she sees you come home with an animal carcass draped along your shoulders.
You promise? Let's start now. I don't want to eat cabbage soup ever again.
Well, I don't know about that. Oh, here we go. Ashe takes Remy out into the woods to hunt, though timid at first. After correcting his form, Boy manages to down 2 rabbits.
I can't believe I got 2 of them. Lynn's gonna be so impressed. I gotta go show her. Bye, Silver Lady.
And her handsome friend. See, he said that. See, I'm handsome. I will say in regards to the little, message of, oh, he got 2 rabbits, I feel like it also could have been achieved by doing a fade to black, and then, after fades to black, he's like, oh my god, 2 rabbits, I can't believe it.
You gonna help us or just stand there talking?
Okay, alright.
Paul always said actions speak louder than words.
Well, can you calm down? Materials after talking to Remy first, yeah. I am wondering how it tracks that, because I know she said food and pelts, but I'm wondering if there's a certain amount that I need to grab, that I need to get in order to fulfill that.
Thank you so much for taking care of those thieves.
Wait.
The Riverwood trader is back to the way it used to be.
Hold on, wait a second. There's a book on his
Make sure
desk?
to only purchase items that provide a tactical advantage.
Oh, yeah, he's got Arya's books here.
Have
You and me,
seen Lucan lately?
we're the only people
He's
around who
practically
aren't
glued to
complete
those dusty
fools.
lumber books.
What's this research book on, Arya Velen?
Ah, a discerning eye you have. That's not just any book, my friend. It's a first edition of Avalon's groundbreaking research. Almost as precious as my golden claw, wouldn't you say? Ario Avalon. A genius. Ahead of his time. His work on sentient automatons? Absolutely revolutionary.
I don't think you would really know much
Shame
about
it all
that.
ended so tragically.
I'm not sure if you would have known about that. What happened? This is the first I'm hearing about it.
Assassins, they say. Slipped into his workshop 6 years ago. Nasty business. Makes you wonder who stood to gain from silencing a mind like his. Here, take this old news pamphlet. It's got the whole story. Morbid stuff, but it's history, eh? No use letting it clutter up my shop. Heard whispers that Avalon had a daughter. Ashe, her name is. Works as a mercenary now. A chip off the old block, perhaps.
You don't say.
The Riverwood
Might be
trader
best
is
to keep a
everything
low
you need
profile
in
for
a
now.
general store.
Telling
I
this
just
guy of
came
all
here to
people
try and
which
get the
is worse than
materials I
ruinous.
needed.
Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
I was not expecting him to have dialogue about that, or to be so well versed in matters of Dwemer automaton, frankly. Yeah, I'm really just buying everything I can, but I'm really not sure what I will need to bring them.
Till next time.
Remy, I'm glad you're having fun, but I have work to do.
But Lynn, I work too. Look, I hunted us 2 rabbits.
Oh, okay.
Hit promise,
You
Claire.
did
Watch
what?
it.
How in Mirn? Last I saw, you couldn't keep the arrow from falling when you pulled back the string.
And they ain't actually listened to my prayers.
Hey,
You talk to them
hey.
too much. They're probably annoyed.
Let's not discount Ashe's part in this.
Cheeky. The adventurers helped you out, did they?
Maybe. But I did the shooting all by myself.
I'm sure Paul would be proud. I'm proud of you too, you rascal. Now, off with you. Your work's done for the day.
So do I still have to give her materials then?
Hmm?
Okay, I have the materials.
Oh, divines bless you. This will get us through the winter.
I'm wondering what it's gonna
We
take.
can't thank you enough.
Okay, and I can give her exactly, what I Want to. That's a good way to do it. That's probably the best way to do it then. Got it. Listen, lady, I got so much food in my pockets, so, you're getting everything. Don't worry about that. I am not looking to complete the fishing quest right now. They need it more. Just, you know, dig deep, give everything that you can. Maybe not the slaughterfish. Maybe not the sweet rolls, those for Ashe. I still got my priorities. I'm not gonna give you any wine.
Need something?
Okay, so now we talk to Ashe. Also, there was an adoption option. I don't know if I'm gonna take that.
What's our next plan of action?
They seem a bit more hopeful now.
It was the least we could do. Perhaps a small step towards atonement for me. I feel a weight of guilt over what happened here. But is it even real guilt? Or just a programmed response to a negative outcome? Does it even matter? Perhaps the only way to know is to keep trying. To make amends. To offer support. To choose a better path, even if it's not the one I was originally designed for.
I will say, even if... Oh, is she gonna talk to them? Or is she just gonna stand there?
Linnell.
Oh, here we go.
Remy. I know nothing can bring your parents back. I wish I could turn back time, undo that night. But all I can offer is my support. If you ever need anything, anything at all, do not hesitate to ask. Enough of that.
You can visit their graves if you want. Pay your respects.
Thank you, Remy. I would like that.
Alright, I'll follow her. I was gonna say, oh, adopting them, they're strangers, that'd be weird, and then I realized that's essentially just how adoption works in vanilla Skyrim anyway.
I'm sorry. For the pain I caused, for the life I took. I know apologies are meaningless in the face of such loss, but it's all I have to offer. As someone who exists outside the boundaries of mortality, I cannot claim to understand your fate or your afterlife. But I hope, wherever you are, you found peace. And if fate allows rebirth, may your next lives be filled with joy and love. Thank you for bringing me here. It brought me a measure of peace.
I'm glad we could help. Linnell and Remy deserve a chance at happiness. Seeing you like this, caring, compassionate, makes me admire you even more.
Admiration is a dangerous emotion, especially when directed at someone like me. Oh, what is it?
You can still see the poison coming off the spider's fangs.
Vigilance is key in the path to victory.
Okay.
Affirmative.
We should be good then. I know she just, for a second, had something to say that I accidentally cut off, but I think it was just idle dialogue. I think it was just idle banter. Well, I have a feeling he's gonna be dead, but next thing I'm gonna do is check on old Roland. Not gonna lie, I really thought you would be dead. Sorry, I didn't have much faith in you. Ashe, get up here.
Oh, it's you two. Didn't expect to see you again.
It's not a good sign that he immediately decided to run away.
We need to talk. I'm sorry about...
Hold on, lass. Let's get inside first.
Oh, because there's
Easier
wolves.
to talk with a warm fire and a full belly.
I cannot
We're getting
die.
interrupted
I
a
made someone
lot.
a promise.
We're getting interrupted an awful lot. It's fine. We're gonna go inside. We're gonna chit-chat. He's not dead. It's the thing of, I didn't want to kill him. Once again, because I'm trying to teach her
Looks good,
compassion.
but never can be too careful.
But I feel like we're also just kind of breezing over the fact, just forgetting that he was an assassin, killed dozens, if not hundreds of people, and now we're acting like he's some poor, innocent man who's never done a bad thing in his life.
Welcome again
Oh.
to me humble abode.
Wait,
Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
who the hell are you two?
My father, Klepper, is the one you want to talk to. I just clean up.
Wait, I don't...
Yes?
None of you are supposed to be here. What the hell is going
Let
on?
me just get you some refreshments. Tea, mead, and for the Ashen lady, dwarven oil.
What the hell's going on?
Good one, Roland. But I'd be surprised if you actually kept that on you.
Oh, yes you would. It does come quite in handy.
Handy for...
Polishing my axe helps keep it looking young. Can't do that for myself, unfortunately. So, what can I do for you?
She feels guilty for some
Roland,
reason.
I owe you an apology. Not just for threatening you before, but for not trying to understand you first.
Yeah, I don't really...
Wow. Not expect to hear that coming out of your mouth, young lass.
I feel like this is an odd one.
Truth be told.
My mother and father yell a lot.
Hey.
Always have.
Some things I ain't proud of. Just following orders, I was.
Yeah?
But
What?
that's no excuse.
I guess at least they're leaving. How can we make amends? Once again, I feel like we don't need to make amends. He killed her father, contract or not. She owes him nothing. Like, there should have been some sort of middle ground here. He could have followed orders, and we still have no reason to be like, that's cool.
Yes, that exactly. Words are cheap. Actions speak louder.
Is it too
Tell you
late
what.
to kill him right now?
Help me with this wood cutting. Got a big order for the carpenter in town. Keeps a roof over me head, you see.
Could I pull you aside for a moment?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about how bizarre this is right now?
Isn't that a bit mundane for someone of my talents?
Oh, that's your concern right now. Didn't think I'd be signing us up for menial labor. I'm not sure how that's flirty, but, well, I'm not very good at being flirty in real life, so what do I know?
Well, your loudmouth got us into this. I suppose we'll have to chop our way out.
Right then.
She
Finish up your
stifles
drinks,
a quiet
then
giggle.
let's get to work. Fresh air will do us all good.
Come to think of it, if Ashe isn't a person, does she need to breathe?
Peaceful, ain't it?
I guess so. When you don't have, Klepper's kids yelling at us all day. This is so weird. Like, this is bizarre world right now. The man who killed your father not only got off scot-free for killing your father, now you're doing his work for him. This is like a darker version of Tom Sawyer. Like, the really weird, darker version of Tom Sawyer. Instead of painting his fence, he killed your dad, you said sorry, and now you're cutting wood for him. Well,
Watch
it says...
what you're doing.
It says I have to do one too, so... Chop chop. And it said one batch, so I'm guessing that means... the 3, because you'll do 3 logs before it stops. I liked my idea more where he came back and Roland was dead, killed by the Brotherhood. Because right now, I'm not really a big fan of him. Right now, I don't really care much for him.
The path ahead. It feels shrouded in shadows.
Am I supposed
I'm
to...
not sure which way to turn.
Am I supposed to use this one specifically?
What's my strategy?
I'm
Be mindful.
not sure if it wants me to use that one specifically. No, okay. I've chopped the wood.
Good work, both of you. Now, while I stack this wood, why don't you run down to that iron vein south of here and bring back some more?
You're kidding, right?
Carpenter needs that too.
You're kidding,
But
right?
Ashe, she stays. Don't worry, she'll be fine. Tossed me weapons aside long ago.
I'll be fine. Remember who's bodyguarding who here. Talking to Ronan will be good for me, I think.
Take care.
Maybe I should have killed him. You know what? I think that might have actually been better for everyone. Some time passes. It's not that much time. It's a normal amount of time. Also firewood added. Interesting. Wait, more firewood added? Where's Ashe? Where did she go? Where is she? I thought you two were gonna powwow. He's busy. Okay, I think he's going back inside.
And then I tripped over my own scabbard and fell headfirst into a mud puddle. It was not my finest moment, I'll admit.
Come in, join us. Ashe was just sharing some of her more entertaining mercenary tales.
Is that so?
How was the mining?
Not enjoyable.
There's a certain satisfaction that comes after you finally see that wonderful ore sticking out of the veins. Especially if you mine rare ore, like Skyrim.
Can't you only find that on Solstheim?
Indeed, my friend. Which is why every smith worth his salt dreams to go there.
Roland's father was a smith.
I used to apprentice for my father every day. And just being next to those coals, mining that ore.
You're not supposed to eat it.
I must admit, even for an automaton, seeing a girl's preference for the manlier pursuits was quite surprising. And a breath of fresh air.
You do realize...
If this was written into her, Aryo must have some good taste.
You realize the Elder Scrolls is a universe with a lot of
I don't think it was.
women
My
warriors.
home wasn't exactly a smithy, but the sounds and smells you described are familiar to me. I must have developed an affinity for it. Mr. Bryant and I, we're fine now. I've come to accept what my father would have wanted. Not to bear ill feelings and truly just move on.
I really don't know if that's the lesson we should be taking away from this. You know, I think there's just a big jump here between, okay, let's not kill the old man retired assassin, even if he did kill your dad. And you know what? We're gonna sit down and have tea and tell stories. Yeah, I've said everything I could about this, but this is bizarre. This, I think, could have been handled in a different way. The warmth of the fire, the shared laughter, the sense of camaraderie, it's a welcome change from the shadows of the past. For the first time, Ashe is connecting with her father's killer on a human level. Once again, not a normal thing. Finding understanding instead of anger, forgiveness instead of vengeance. Perhaps this is what it truly means to live and experience. Oh, we're going back outside? Nope, no, we're gonna stay right here. He went outside, you and I. We're gonna see if you short-circuited.
I need answers, my friend. Answers that seem to elude me at every turn. Oh, what is it?
Well, how do you think the reconnection with Roland went?
I feel lighter, like a huge weight has been lifted from my shoulders. We all have our regrets. We have our wounds, our dark pasts. I believe you encouraged me about this too, but only now did it set in. The only thing you can change about the past is how you feel about it in the present. I suppose I have you, Roland, and Martimius to thank.
Wait. The mod author?
He was the one who came up with that quote. Great thinker. Roland just told me about him.
Little fourth wall breaking, okay. Chopping wood took weight off your shoulders?
No, you dolt. If that were the case, I'd be a woodcutter by now. I meant the simple things in life. That was what my father meant by living and experiencing. Just being present and in the moment. Whether it be cutting wood or enjoying drinks with friends.
Well, you're welcome. I'm just doing my job.
Oh? And what would that be? Professional adventurer? Dragon slayer? Or perhaps my personal therapist?
Listen, I played Mass Effect 2. I'm quite familiar with being a personal therapist.
I'm a grown adult, thank you very much. I do not need to be coddled.
Have you met some adults?
But if it weren't for you, I wouldn't be here. Truly confronting my past, not just running from it. Thank you.
Friendship grows, interest grows, embracing compassion. Because I want her to be compassionate, But I don't want her to be a sucker.
Need something?
And frankly, becoming friends with your father's killer, paid assassin or not, you're a little bit of a sucker. There's just a big difference between forgiveness and friendship. And even forgiveness should have taken a lot longer to achieve.
Windhelm bears the weight of its past well. A fitting place to confront the ghosts of my own. We just need to look for the new Niece's Corner Club. Return my greatsword, Cruel Oath.
Oh! I saw that in her inventory. Okay, that's cool.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman.
We're talking here. What happened with the sword?
Years ago, during that werewolf attack, I took a greatsword from another adventurer. Thorfinn was his name. He was injured, frightened. I believed that taking the weapon was necessary to ensure our survival.
You stole it?
A few
Stole.
septims for my supper
Perhaps
is
that's the
all I
right word.
ask.
Zip.
I justified it
Zip
as
it.
necessary at the time, but I see things differently now. I need to find Thorfinn, return what I took.
I guess we're gonna go get a drink.
This must be the place.
The Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind.
What's a Nord doing in the new Niece's Corner Club?
I'm not surprised. Windhelm isn't known for its hospitality towards outsiders. Looks like he's just over there. Let's go have a chat.
Maybe he'll like your new outfit.
Grey Quarter's not much to look at now, but it wasn't always so bad.
Alright. I'm just here to make amends.
Another round, barkeep. What's it matter if I drink my sorrows away? It's not like I've got anything left to lose.
I wasn't sure if she would
Besides combat
initiate.
and training, I do enjoy a good read every now and then. After all, knowledge is power.
That sword was my life, my identity. And then it was taken from me. Just like everything else in this cursed city.
He has the double face bug.
You think you can judge me? You don't know what I've been through. I was a hero once. Now look at me.
You can see it especially in the lips and the beard. I don't know the last time I saw that in Skyrim, but I remember that being a bug in Oblivion. But specifically, like, with mods. Thorfinn, we need to talk.
Talk? What's the point? Another sub-story to drown in mead? Go find someone else to bother.
Alright, Ashe, that's your cue.
Wait. Is that Ashe?
Ta-da!
The Breton who left me to die?
You know it.
Stole my family heirloom and vanished. Come to mock me in my misery.
Man, Ashe before me kinda sucked. Well, I say that, but I just ridiculed her relentlessly for forgiving Roland. Why did you abandon the village?
Why did I leave? Maybe because a certain Breton stole my only means of defense and disappeared into the night.
Why's a Norden a Dunmer Inn?
The world's a cruel joke, isn't it? The mighty, brought low, seeking solace in the company of the despised.
You're not really helping your case here. You seem troubled. If you don't mind me asking, what brings you all the way to this Dunmer Inn of all places? He's gonna be standing there, I was like, what the hell's wrong with this guy? He just really does not like my corner club. I like your corner club. Don't let the dialogue speak for me.
What's it to you? You some kind of bard?
Yes.
Collecting tales of woe to spin into a mournful ballad. My story's a tragedy, all right. And I'm the damned fool who wrote the script. The Great War. It took its toll. Saw things no man should witness. Lost good friends, good men to the Empire's ambitions, to the folly of war. Came back home, hoping for peace, for solace. But the world kept spinning, the pain kept gnawing, and the wounds, they never truly healed. Then came the betrayal, the theft. And that blasted werewolf, it was just a final blow. The last straw that broke this weary back. I feel like the mud crab in the giant's pot. Didn't realize how doomed I was until it was too late and the pot was already boiling.
Mud crab.
Now go and piss off, Skeever Brain, before I pull you in with me.
Well, good news! We came to return your sword.
Ah, is that so?
Yeah.
Keep it. A reminder of what you did to me. This sword, it was a symbol of my honor. My family's legacy. Now it's tainted, just like my life.
Like your face. What do you mean, legacy?
People have families, don't they? Think, milk drinker. She just took and ruined mine. All for some greater good. What good was that when the entire village died but 2 mere children?
Hey, the illness was
It
unrelated.
wasn't even a glorious death. They were running. Afraid. That would have been me too. But I'm still alive. Just waiting to die my own hero's death.
Good to see
Thought
you.
the Grey
Finally,
Quarter would
someone
be a
useful is
haven for
around.
my kind. I was wrong.
Talk to Ashe.
I'm not surprised. It just doesn't make things any less difficult for me. It's like I'm staring at myself in the mirror. Thorfinn blames circumstances for how he is, but doesn't realize that he put himself there. You could have left me in that same spot not too long ago. You stayed with me, through oblivion and high water. Can't we do the same for him?
What do you want from me? I work for them, okay?
I think we can? Okay, you guys are very, very in my face right now.
Good. Let me do the talking. He does know me after all.
Yeah, you make friends everywhere you go.
First off, we can fully refund my fee.
So you've come to see me to sell or to buy?
This is for the job.
Trying
I like to share my
Consider
good
it
fortune.
a
stay away
reimbursement.
from everyone for a second.
I let you down, Thorfinn. I should have returned your sword after the attack, but I was scared. Clinging to the idea of vengeance. A fool's errand, I realize now. Thorfinn, I regret what happened. I'm sorry. Can you find it in your heart to forgive me?
This is the first time I've ever seen you like this. Forgiveness, eh? Don't know about that. But if you two really do want to be of help... There's this bandit clan I was tracking before I became a drunken mess.
Don't look at me.
Folk had come to the bar, crying, angry, resigned, not accepting to their name, spinning tales of highwaymen robbing them on the roads. Got so out of hand that Embarras went to the Jarl to have a bounty put up. A perfect quest for someone like me, but... If you could finish what I started, end these bandits, it'd be...
Don't you
good.
ever find it demeaning working
Here,
for that Nord
the bounty.
family?
Look,
There's some of my scribblings on it. Maybe they'll aid you.
Fine.
Very well.
I guess
Dealing
some
with
are
bandits.
content
It's
to
a
be
start.
pets.
Come on, friend. Let's get this done.
Can we talk about the irony of this, that we're
And you're going
working
to leave me
harder
alone. Deal?
to get
Another
his
day, another drink.
sympathy, his
What's it all
forgiveness,
matter anyway?
than Roland had to work for, had to do, to get yours. I know I said I was over. I know I said I was gonna stop, but... Oh, it's just so weird. Okay, so we're just going to Uttering Hills. Nearby, close by, you know, quick in and out, just murder every bandit we see.
Time to
What was
end this
that?
little game.
Because the thing is, I've really been enjoying the writing for Ashe's storyline overall. This set of quests, this 3 quests, is where it feels a little more odd to me.
Mercy!
I think a big part of that too is specifically in regards to Roland. I feel like it wouldn't weird me out as much if it wasn't for the way that he was handled.
Enough of that.
Once again, I feel like there's a difference between compassion and being a little bit of a pushover, and I'm worried that maybe I'm gonna make Ashe a little bit of a pushover. Ooh, he's got dragon bone armor, does he? Oh, Ashe, get in here. Ashe, I want you to have the final blow.
Too slow.
Or the first blow. Or any blow.
over.
There we go. There she goes.
Finished.
See? There you go. Tell Thorfinn that the bandit is dead. Let me see if he has anything.
It promised clarity, but it's only brought more questions. About myself, about my purpose, about everything.
Okay, just that line again, I just wanted to check.